my parents put a lot of emphasis on excelling in school. However, they didn't foresee any problems when they were sending their kids off to school 5 days a week. School sadly turned out to be a graveyard for non-English languages. My earliest memory of getting called out in class for speaking in my native language was in the first grade by Mrs. Tayson. While also being taught in the classroom, I was pulled out for extra English learning. For years, I dreaded being pulled from class, because in my perspective, I was not good enough in the eyes of the educators. I also felt embarrassed, because I thought I was not smart enough, and different, because I couldn't be like everyone else. With my fear of being different and not literate enough, it was only a matter of time before I started losing my native tongue. English, strangely, became one of my strongest strengths in school. My parents would praise me for doing great in school, but they hated that I was replacing the native and home language with English. A way that my parents knew how to make me transition back was by threatening to send me off to live with my uncle in Chicago, who was known for beating his kids, and another uncle who lived in Laos. They weren't the best options. So I opted in creating a border between home and school, native and English. Speaking with my parents in the language that they knew helped me gain some knowledge back. But every time I do, I struggle to find the correct use of words. The same can be said for when I have to speak in English. I am on civilians all the time, making sure that I'm using the correct words without putting my own hybrid spin on it. That is the language that many like me are most fluent in. A hybrid language, compiled of English and native words. Being a native non-English speaking American is difficult. We're human switches. We flip our switches on and off, and if we don't get it right, we put ourselves at risk of losing more than just our tongues. We lose the culture that had endured for generations. I had friends who has completely lost their knowledge to speak and understand the native languages because they never got the chance to flip their switches. But fortunately, I did.